But the thing is, Andrew, there's something interesting happening now to people who were busy working during the pandemic season. Many of us are experiencing a burnout. And my burnout hit me in April of this year. And it was like a slug to my chest. It was just like, whoa. And that's the thing with burnout. It just creeps up on you, right? And you realize you're burnt out too late. And I heard a lot of people saying the same thing. I'm running on fumes. I'm running on fumes. So there's this other weird thing that has happened to people who were incredibly busy last year. And a lot of the leaders, 99.9% of the leaders I work with are in this situation where they became even more busy, even more stressed. Yes, you're grateful you have a job, and you're also really, really stressed. And the toll it has taken on our bodies. I remember talking to a leader in HR who said, once the restrictions eased up a little bit, she started going to the physiotherapist, and he was like, whoa, your shoulders are like rocks. And I too developed a body stiffness, Andrew, and it's because of all the sitting down I've done in the last 19 months. I'm a very physically active person. I used to walk around everywhere. I live in a neighborhood where I can walk to the mall, I can walk to the shop, I can walk to a cafe, I can walk to, and now I'm just sitting, staring at the computer. So I went to see a reflexologist that was recommended to me by a former client. And even he was shocked. He says, your body is so stiff. What is happening? You're only 40 years old. What is happening? And I explained to him the nature of my job and how, group trainings are now all online on the computer. And so these are some of the things that are happening now to even people who've been busy and who've found a way to thrive as best they can during the pandemic season. And so when I realized I was burnt out again, right? This is that whole identity thing. I now have to stop and go, this is interesting. I'm the wellness coach and I'm burnt out. But I gave myself that grace, Andrew. I gave myself that grace. And I spoke openly to people about it, right? Because, what are we hiding? What is the point of hiding? I'm not bulletproof. What I learned from all that was I have to up the ante on my well-being. Because I was doing all the well-being things I always do, Andrew. You know me. We talk. You see my social media.
Yeah.
I traveled to the coast. I got my R&R. I went to Amboseli, all these things. But I needed to up the ante on my well-being, meaning I needed to do more because this is an unprecedented time. So if you gave 90%, you now have to give 150%, right? Because it's coming at you from all angles.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, that is just something I shared openly and honestly, and people are like, yep, resonates.
Wow.